Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denise, and on this channel I talk all about minimalism and intentional living. So it has been quite a minute since I last posted a video. I think my last video was back in April, and we are now so we are at the end of May, and I have not posted the entire month of May. Honestly, it's been really busy. I did end up adopting a cat, as I mentioned in my previous video, and on top of that, I've just been really busy with work and just life in general, but it's all been good things. I am so happy that I adopted a cat. It has been somewhat of a transition while she adjusts and while we kind of get to know each other, but I think it's safe to say that she is fully comfortable and really happy in her new home. She's a happy, healthy 3-year-old domestic short hair tabby cat, and I am just so in love with her. Her name is Lola. I'll show a picture of her here. She's actually sleeping in the other room right now, and I don't really feel like waking her up. Actually, I did previously try to film a video where I was kind of planning on taking you guys along with me throughout my day, but the day ended up being pretty busy and I just felt so exhausted from the week, so I don't know, that video didn't really go so well, but I did take a clip of me introducing her to you, so I'll just insert that here as well. So this is my kitty cat Lola. Say hi, Lola. Yeah, she's just a really sweet girl. Her name is Lola. I kind of woke her up from a nap, so I don't think she's too happy about that. But like I said, she's 3 years old, very sweet, very affectionate, and it has just been so much fun getting to know her and just having a little furry friend that goes and follows you around everywhere. But yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. Also, she loves being held like a baby, so there's that. So for today's video, I just wanted to give a quick update on how my low buy year is going, because I feel like it's been a while since I've talked about it. And honestly guys, I'm kind of really sick of it, but we're pushing through. I feel like I've lost my motivation to keep going, and I'm having trouble like finding reasons to stick to it. And I think the reason is I feel like I've kind of hit a stump where I've realized I actually have several gaps to fill in my wardrobe, especially as the weather has been warming up, and just working a full-time job and feeling the need to, you know, look put together and presentable and also comfortable. I have felt the need to like fill in the gaps in some areas, which I actually ended up doing. I purchased a few things here and there, nothing too crazy. I think I purchased like 3 tops. Yeah, I think that's it actually. So not too bad. I think I was just like feeling kind of down about it because I know I set this rule for myself where I was only gonna buy like 1 summer dress because I knew that was a gap that I needed to fill. However, I didn't really realize like all the other gaps in my wardrobe. For example, I felt like I didn't have enough summer warm weather clothes to wear to the office. So I ended up purchasing some items. Again, I think looking at the larger picture, it really isn't a huge deal, and I've really come such a long way from my previous shopping habits, so it's still a huge win and improvement. I'm just kind of like an all or nothing person. So yeah, once I kind of got off track and broke some of the rules I had set for myself, I kind of felt like a failure. But now that I think of it, it's really not so bad. And I'm going to continue on this journey and just continue on a low buy, because realistically it really still is a low buy because I'm not purchasing like a whole entire new wardrobe. I used to be, and I think like deep in my heart I still am, a huge thrifter. So I would make these excuses in my head where I told myself it's okay to buy all these new items and just, you know, spend $100, $200, $300 here and there just casually because it's thrifted, so I'm getting a good deal so I can get more things. But honestly, I think what that led to is me justifying making purchases for items that I didn't truly love just because it was cheap, and just from the excitement of finding it at the thrift store. I'm still a huge thrifter because I still have the love for thrifting, but honestly I have not been thrifting in months. I've only been thrifting maybe twice since the beginning of the year, and that was mainly to just find little things here and there to resell because I do enjoy reselling like a little bit. I've kind of like strayed away from it because it used to be my full-time job, if you didn't know that, but I still like to do it here and there. But I have not shopped for me personally, and I honestly have not gone thrifting like in the last 3 months. So I think that's a good thing because I don't really have a need to go thrifting, and I think like in the future I obviously still want to enjoy thrifting. Like there is such like an excitement from going to a thrift store and finding like cool pieces. I just really need to be a lot more intentional about it. Really keep like a list of items that I'm in search of instead of just going in there and just grabbing everything and anything just because it's cute. So yeah, what was I saying? Okay, so low buy year overall going okay, in my opinion. I know maybe some people are gonna come at me for not holding to my rules, but you know what? That's okay. The reason I started this low buy year was mainly to keep my shopping addiction in check and also to save money, which I'm happy to say that I am on track with my savings goals. So that side of things are actually looking great. I'm really happy with the amount of money I've been able to save each month. I've actually surpassed my goals slightly, which is amazing. And I think that's also another reason why I'm like, oh, well, I guess it's not such a big deal that, you know, if I fall off track, but I don't want to like continue into that mindset. I still want to be really, really intentional and try to not purchase items unless I need replacements. So kind of going back and sticking to my original rules instead of going into the mindset like, oh, I failed already, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to buy whatever I want now. I don't want to do that. So I'm still going to continue on this low buy journey. It is a low buy, not a no buy, like I stated in my very first video when I first started this low buy. So another thing is I've really been enjoying wearing my old clothes over and over again, and even though I did have to fill in some gaps here and there, I'm still loving and wearing the heck out of my old clothes. Like for example, I am currently wearing, oops, sorry plant. I'm currently wearing this shirt that I thrifted like a few years ago, and I don't know, this is really like a go-to like weekend outfit for me. I love the colors, just like with a white tank or a white t-shirt underneath, I think is so cute with some jeans, some sneakers, and I'm just like ready to go head out the door and run my errands. And another thing that I have been avoiding doing during this low buy year, like I mentioned in the past as well, is I have been staying off, well, not staying off, but I have been avoiding like following and binge watching fashion social media just because I feel like it's really overwhelming. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like we've reached the point to where everyone is just trying to be so unique and so new that a lot of fashion, and I don't mean this in a mean way and I don't mean to offend anybody, but a lot of fashion has just become ugly. And like, I don't know, like everyone is just trying to be so different and so new, and things have just become so oversized and just all these layers and all these different patterns and colors mixed together, and everyone's trying to look so different, yet everyone somehow looks the same. And I'm not speaking about everything. I like mixing colors, I like mixing patterns. I do think oversized can be cute and is cute and really comfortable, but I'm talking about like the extremely oversized to where you just look so unput together and like you're swimming in the clothes that you're wearing. I don't like that look. It's not for me. Maybe it's also because I'm super petite and it just doesn't suit me. But I don't know, let me know what you think. Do you like the super, super oversized trends? Have you noticed the same things that I mentioned, like how it just feels kind of ugly and tacky at this point? Or are you enjoying it? Are you finding different ways to wear it, and do you get inspiration from that? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know what your thoughts are on this, and also if anyone else agrees with me or if I'm just crazy. Maybe it's also due to me getting a little bit older. I did turn 30 last year. So now that I'm in my 30s, I feel like I'm really just honing in and embracing my simple, more classic leaning style. I feel like in today's day and age, a lot of people might see that as boring and kind of playing it safe. But honestly, this is how I feel truly comfortable and myself. So it's just what I feel my best in. I really love a classic look, simple outfits that are quote unquote boring. But I think I just love a simple outfit with some cute accessories. I know what colors I like. I love a straight leg high-rise jean. That is my go-to. And I love my Converse. I feel like those will never go out of style. When you buy such a trendy statement shoe, it just gets dated so quickly. So that's something I'm also trying to avoid. And don't get me wrong, a lot of these trends are super, super cute. I don't know, maybe it's me getting older, but I just don't want to spend my money on those things anymore. Another thing is, as far as makeup, beauty products, that category, I have really just been using up my products, and I have really been finding which items I really love, which items I'm probably not going to buy again. And it's been a great learning experience and just a great reminder of why I don't like certain products and why I love certain products. So that's just really going to help me in the future when I'm looking to buy new things, what to look for, what not to look for. Okay, sorry guys, I feel like I've just been rambling. This video was completely unscripted. I just wanted to sit down and give a little update because if I didn't do it now, I probably would not sit down to film for another month. So I'm going to try to film another video soon within the next couple weeks to avoid waiting like a full month again. I really want to stay on track and just sit down and film videos because I do really enjoy it, and I promised myself that I would stick to it for at least the rest of the year. It's just a fun creative outlet for me. I know this was kind of more of a chatty video, and if you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.